Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast episode 1482, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What is the pale blue dot in the title of Carl Sagan's 1994 book? Answer: Earth as seen from space. A unit of measure of absorbed radiation is known as what? Rad. In the movie Mean Girls, what does Lindsay Lohan's character dress up as for a Halloween party? Bride of Frankenstein. In Scotland, what was the toss? Teacher's strap or belt. What English king was known as the Lionheart? Answer: what team retired Michael Jordan's jersey despite him never playing for them? Miami Heat. Which literary work's title character is named Prince Mishkin? The Idiot. In the U.S., the 1920s were often described by what term? The Roaring Twenties. When was the Guinness beer brand first introduced? 1759. Chronometrophobia is the fear of what? Clocks. In The Simpsons, who is Lisa's favorite jazz musician? Bleeding Gums Murphy. Following a steel shortage, what kind of ships were built during World War I? Answer: concrete. 24 ships were completed too late to join the war efforts, but the concept was applied to make ships used during World War II. What card game has variations known as Cincinnati, Chicago, and Lowball? Poker. What continent is Kyrgyzstan located in? Asia. Which city sees Pip striving to become a gentleman in Great Expectations? London. Which is the largest whale? Blue whale. What instrument did Lionel Hampton introduce to jazz in 1930? The vibraphone. What was Led Zeppelin's original name? The New Yardbirds. Who was the first character Johnny Depp portrayed in more than one movie? Jack Sparrow. What was the costliest earthquake in U.S. history? Northridge, 1994. What original literary work was the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory based on? Answer: Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Which eye color is normally dominant in humans? Brown. David Bowie's Let's Dance album was released in what year? 1983. What fruit did Native Americans use to treat arrow wounds and to dye clothes? Cranberries. Which 1990s NBA great was nicknamed the Admiral? Hall of Famer David Robinson. Who sang the theme to James Bond film For Your Eyes Only? Sheena Easton. What is a mashup of two words called? Portmanteau. What is absent in negative blood types like O negative and AB negative? Rhesus antigens. In the world of music, what job did Simon Fuller get sacked from in 1997? Manager of the Spice Girls. What was Mahatma Gandhi's actual first name? Mohandas. What two-word Latin phrase means the reverse order? Vice versa. Who was the first African American to be featured on a U.S. postage stamp? Booker T. Washington. The Chevy model known as the Camaro was originally intended to be called what? Panther. Which of the seven dwarfs wears glasses? Doc. What company introduced the first automatic washing machine at the Louisiana State Fair in 1937? Bendix. In what U.S. state would you find Fort Wayne? Indiana. What 1981 movie required some 7,000 snakes? Raiders of the Lost Ark. Which Italian city was buried along with Pompeii when Vesuvius erupted in AD 79? Herculaneum. What is a turkey stuffed with a duck, stuffed with a chicken called? Turducken. In the film Airplane, what was the name of Leslie Nelson's character? Dr. Alan Rumack. In what year did Mad Magazine debut? 1952. In which country is it illegal to own just one guinea pig? Switzerland. Guinea pigs are social animals by nature and require healthy interaction with others of their kind in order to be happy and maintain a good attitude. What is secured in a ship's cathiad? The anchor. Kiwano is a type of what? Fruit. Who was the first person to climb all of the 7 summits? Richard Bass. He climbed the first 6 in a single year. He completed the feat by climbing Mount Everest in 1985. How long is a parsec? 3.26 light years. What Christmas tradition possibly came from the pagan festival Saturnalia? Kissing under the mistletoe. Which religion places importance on proper care for bonsai trees? Zen Buddhism. What is the nickname of the Ganges-Brahmaputra Delta, the largest delta in the world? The Green Delta. Who competed against Athena to be the patron god of Athens? Poseidon. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.